Welcome back. Now, just 14 days before the Commonwealth Games begin in Delhi, a huge scare. Two unidentified men on a motorcycle in raincoats and helmets opened fire just outside gate number 3 of Jama Masjid, meters from a police post. Two Taiwanese nationals on a tourist bus were injured. They are in hospital with stomach and head injuries. The attackers, who fired 7 to 8 rounds with an automatic gun, dropped their weapon and fled. The police are yet to catch them, and they have no idea about the motive. And the investigations are still on. The attack comes at a time when the city is gearing up for the Commonwealth Games, and soon after the firing, many participating countries like UK, Canada and Australia called the CWG security control in Delhi. Mumbai has also been put on high alert after this attack in the national capital.
Well, games a big worry for you?
Now, Home Minister P. Chidambaram has visited the injured at the LNJP hospital. One of the injured was shot in the stomach and he has been operated upon, and the bullet has been taken out. The other one is critical but stable. Reportedly, a bullet grazed his head and he had a miraculous escape. The two Taiwanese arrived in Delhi yesterday along with 4 others. They are all employees of a Taiwanese TV channel and were in Delhi to shoot a show. They had initially planned to stay in Delhi for about 10 days, but will now leave as soon as those injured are discharged from the hospital. Now, after a call for protests outside army camps on 21st September, hardline separatist leader Syed Ali Shah Gilani has withdrawn the protest. Instead, he has asked people to send emails to the army in protest. The Hurriyat leader called an all-party delegation in Jammu and Kashmir an eyewash and refused to meet them. Meanwhile, there is complete curfew in Srinagar despite a call by the separatists for an open day, that is, asking people to come out on the streets and conduct business as usual. After the fresh round of firing in Anantnag yesterday, the death toll in the valley has risen to 100. News from the cricket turf. Now, after the sting operation by the British tabloid News of the World, Pakistan players had better watch out. But there are fresh rounds of allegations over here for spot fixing, this time by the British tabloid The Sun. The match in question is the 3rd ODI between Pakistan and England, only this Friday.
Another weekend, another revelation, but this time it came from The Sun. The allegation was the scoring pattern in Pakistan's innings was pre-arranged in the Oval game. In fact, the British tabloid had handed over damaging instances of spot fixing to the ICC based on call records between a Dubai-based match fixer and a Delhi bookie. On Saturday, the ICC launched an investigation. CEO Harun Largat said, and I quote, "Broadly, the information from the Sun newspaper appears to be correct, so we feel it's incumbent upon us to launch a full inquiry. Although at this stage, we aren't stating anything untoward has taken place." Pakistan won the match by 23 runs thanks to some great fast bowling from Umar Gul, but perhaps this is as much as Pakistan did to earn honours. Skipper Shahid Afridi, who's been above all match-fixing charges, perhaps indulged in the most dubious and bizarre act.
Now, what about your run out earlier in the day? Was that just a little bit of lazy running, or do you think you were trying to take evasive action?
I think that was, I can say, a lazy running.
However, Pakistan cricket bosses continued to hide in the face of this crisis.
Pakistan Cricket Board should not be denying it. I mean, until the allegations are proven, obviously, you can't say they're guilty either. But there's no point of denying it. In fact, what I've always maintained and found surprising is that the PCB has not taken the lead in this particular matter. I think the PCB needs to go back to the drawing board and just think about the way it has been handling this, not only this whole issue, but the whole issue of how the message of corruption is filtered down to the players.
Though 3 players have been provisionally suspended by the ICC for spot fixing, no one in particular has been nailed for this match yet.
On the PCB chief, Ijaz Butt makes an open statement, but this time around, he turns the tables on the English cricket team. He said, and I quote, "This is not a conspiracy to defraud bookies. It is a conspiracy to defraud Pakistan and Pakistani cricket. We will shortly name the person and organizations involved in this sinister conspiracy against us. We reserve right to sue for damages. There is loud and clear talk in the bookie circle that some English players were paid enormous amounts of money to lose the match. No wonder there was total collapse of the English side. We will soon be making names public. Media in some countries are biased, as are some of the pristine organizations that are hurting this great game of cricket," unquote. Now, India's MC Mary Kom has created history by winning her 5th consecutive World Boxing Championship title. In the 48 kg final last night in Barbados, the diminutive mother of two boxed her way to glory, courtesy a 16-6 win over old rival Steluta Duta of Romania to clinch her 5th world title. Mary Kom's biggest target is now to win a gold at the 2012 London Olympics, where women's boxing will feature for the first time. Well, the Davis Cup energy has been on a high right from day one. And with all the special moments on and off court, we wouldn't want you to miss out anything. So we leave you with some of the great visuals of the tournament. Thanks for watching NDTV Hindu.